Sarah Michelle Gellar speaks out about what killed the Buffy reboot. Nobody saw this coming. Exclusive. The actress from Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, reveals what transpired behind the scenes prior to the cancellation of the Buffy reboot. Scream Queen, cultural hood ornament, patroness of millennials worldwide, and Vampire Slayer emeritus Sarah Michelle Gellar attended the SXSW Film and TV Festival premiere of her latest film, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, on Friday, March 11th. She had never attended SXSW before. Additionally, it was her first appearance on a large screen in nearly 2 decades. According to Gellar, this was a very significant day, an enjoyable day. Then she received a call. Gellar remembers over the phone on Sunday afternoon. I was just about to take the stage in front of all the fans. Hulu has made a decision to abandon the Buffy revival. I can assure you that no one anticipated this. Fans have been demanding the return of Buffy Summers since the show that made Gellar famous ended in 2003, and she came close to doing so. Gellar and Oscar-winning director Chloe Zhao have been collaborating on a revival for Hulu and Searchlight Television for a number of years. Gellar, 48, adds, I've been asked to return to Sunnydale since the day I left. Furthermore, I never considered the possibility that I would do it. Then, 4 years ago, I met Chloe, the witch that she is, which I consider to be a positive thing. She forces me to say yes to something at a meeting that I had never considered. That was a result of her intense enthusiasm, devotion, and love for this persona. I felt as though I was traveling back in time. For what would have been a full series reboot, Gellar and Zhao recorded a pilot episode that would have revived Gellar's role and paired her with a new Slayer, Ryan Kira Armstrong. Chloe and I talked a lot, adds Gellar, who was excited about the direction the show was taking. The conversation came naturally to me. It was crazy when I was on set. Oh, we're here, it seemed. This is what we're doing. I adored the contrast between where Buffy was at the beginning of the program and where we would pick up with this new, younger Slayer. And I'd like to use this moment also to say that Ryan Kira Armstrong is a superstar, she continues. I'm devastated that she won't be viewed as a Slayer. Gellar is a little perplexed about the timing of the phone call over the weekend, as well as the reasons behind the decision to withdraw from the series. She notes that her upcoming movie Ready or Not 2 is a Searchlight production and falls under the same corporate banner as the planned Buffy television revival. No one saw this coming, including the head of Searchlight Pictures, she says, and just as we were taking the stage for their own film premiere, I received a call. Additionally, Chloe will be attending the Oscars this weekend as a nominee for Best Director for Hamnet. She stops for them to call us on the Friday of what should have been Chloe's victory lap for an amazing film, and my world premiere of something that I worked very hard for that conveys something. According to Gellar, the initiative was eliminated by a single individual. We had an executive on our show who, in addition to not being a fan of the original, was proud to constantly remind us that he had never seen the entire series and that it wasn't for him. Taking a property that is as cherished as Buffy, not just by everyone, but also by Chloe and me, is quite difficult. Your executive is literally proud to tell you that he didn't watch it, which illustrates the uphill battle we have been fighting since day one, Gellar says. Gellar recorded a video informing fans that the project would not proceed in the morning following the Ready or Not 2 premiere, which received positive reviews and an initial 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was difficult. However, it was also an opportunity for me to appreciate the affection I was receiving. Fans' instant and overwhelming response on social media was one of affection for Buffy Summers and Gellar as well as sadness and wrath, and one comment asking Dolly Parton to intervene. The original series was actually produced by her production firm. I wish Dolly could wield a magic wand. However, Gellar warns, don't blame Dolly for this one. She explains, but the fans were the only reason we were doing the show in the first place. Everyone loves it, so we were doing it. So how do you do a beloved show with someone who doesn't love it? Gellar claims to have had a conversation with Zhao,